Hello everybody, this is Jams back with Chrono Trigger, and hopefully this time it will work correctly. This video has been long and arduous in its coming, but now I think we can finally get it done. My capture card was messing up. So basically, what we're trying to do now is get back to truce and find some way to stop Lavos. Don't know exactly how we're going to do that, but we'll just have to see, won't we? I mean, Luke is pretty smart, so we can probably figure something out. Death to the Mystic's enemies. And we're already off to a flying start with the boss fight right at the beginning of the battle. Now, this guy is completely immune to physical attacks, so you're going to have to use nothing but magic on him. And he likes to use water attacks, so watch out for that. Also, don't underestimate him. In practice recording for this, I died against him, so just be on the lookout for that. Even though I'm a little over-leveled at this point in the game. It's always Chrono. He always hits Chrono for some reason. Now you're going to want to wait for him to lower his guard. Like that, and then wail on him. Because then there's a chance that he'll hit you with a water whirl, and you don't want that. So just keep wailing on him with the fire attacks. You should eventually beat him. We'll heal him again. Hopefully this fixes the echo. Because looking back on some of my other videos, there was a little bit of an echo, barely noticeable to some people, but enough to be a problem for me personally, so hopefully this fixes it. Yeah, watch out for that. It looks like it's going to hurt, and it does, but not as much as you might think. Let's just use Aura Whirl. Since I like using that attack. Yeah, I'm not going to try and... Okay, we're good now. Always him for some reason, never anybody else. Now wail on him. Now I know he's in that counter-attack position, but when we started this attack, he was in a position like that, so... You know, I think I could actually use Antipod on this guy, and it'd probably do a lot of damage. But we'll see. Didn't think it to do that until just now. Alright, let's do it. Wreck him. Oh, I didn't hit it right. Oh, yeah, I did. Die! And we got him. If only the great Magus who brought forth Lavos 400 years ago had destroyed the human race, the world would have belonged to us mystics. And he vanishes in rainbow colors. In the Middle Ages, Magus created Lavos, the destroyer of this planet's future. If we go to the Middle Ages and take out Magus, we can change history? Can we change history? You can use the gate at the fairgrounds. Alright, let's go there. Yes, let's jump in. Chrono! You had me so worried. I heard you were to be executed, dear. Stop scaring me like that. Just came over here to tell his mom he's okay, and also the bed here is free and it heals you up as good as an inn. So there's really no need to spend money at the Truce Inn. And since we're in the practice recording, I checked, we were all healed. Not healed, but equipment was at max. So we're just going to buy a few odds and ends here, and we'll be alright. Come on in. Oh, Chrono, I owe you one. You saved my skin back there. Man, was I up the creek. I went off on a buying trip and ended up getting jailed with a bunch of thieves. The officials planned on executing me without a trial. What's gotten into them? We're forever in your debt. Thank you again. Hope my dad never hears about this. And we got 10 mid-eaters from that, and good thing we helped him. Hey! Dad! Working hard? But of course, right? Yeah. Well, alright. Chrono, I'm in your debt. Now, Chrono, down to business. Please buy whatever you like. Well, we just need some mid-eaters there, Mac. Okay. Excellent. Thank you. Okay. So without carrying on, let's just head back to the fairgrounds. Sorry, allergies are just... It's ridiculous, the pollen count right now where I live on the East Coast. Okay. Hiya! One more time. There we go. So we're just going to get to the time gate. Head on back to the past. It's like every idea you've ever had. All right. Now, one thing you gotta know about this game, and I may have mentioned this in a previous video, but it's worth mentioning again. If you touch this bucket, it instantly transports you to the day of Lavos. So if you can end this game anytime you like if you think you're ready, which is kind of nice. So, I think this portal leads to the Truce Canyon in the Middle Ages, and it does. So we'll head on down that way. Alright. So we're gonna fight these guys. Should be a ton of fun. And Luca leveled up, which is always a nice thing. The water effects in this game, as I've said before, are really, really good. And I'm just going to avoid fighting these guys because they're not going to give me much XP at this point. So there's really no reason to go into town since we're fully upgraded and we just bought items, so... Well, actually, there is. You're going to miss some good flavor text if we don't go there, so we'll just go back there and talk to a few people. I heard Magus' army is at the bridge. We're in trouble now. Wearing the hero medal, the chosen one has appeared. We're saved. Do 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 do. I had almost completed the bell when Magus' army wounded our king. I've lost all will to work. I hope the bell will ring in a new world of peace. Don't we all? And knowing what I know from playing Chrono Cross now, oh god, this hurts. Okay, let's move on. Let's just move on up. So apparently some hero with a medal has stepped forward and wants to challenge Magus. So what we're going to have to do, and sorry I bumped the mic there, but what we're going to have to do now is go find the king. If you recall, they said he was just wounded, so Sir Chrono, the legendary hero, has finally appeared. He just arrived a moment ago to meet the king. So we're going to have to go talk to the king, find out what exactly is going on here. He got wounded in a battle, as I'm sure you are aware of. So we'll just see what happens here. King fought bravely against Magus' troops. Had he not heard of the arrival of the hero, he might have fought to the death. At this rate, Queen Lane will also succumb. Cyrus must have sent the boy to us. Oh, Chrono, I've let down my kingdom. Since we cannot locate Cyrus, our sole hope rests on the boy who has the hero medal. He searches for the southern continent for the sword that can defeat Magus. That becomes a major factor later on in the game. And it just kind of makes you wonder, you know, all the things that you change over the course of the game. Like, would all of it still have happened if you hadn't interfered? Or were you supposed to interfere right from the... Were you supposed to interfere with the time stream? And does it just correct itself? These are questions you've got to ponder, and this game came out in 1995. Makes your head hurt just thinking about it sometimes. So we'll just move on up, or rather down. Oh my gosh, oh, I just remembered something. We need to go back. This is important. This will save us a trip later on. because the general down at Zenan Bridge is going to ask for foodstuffs to replenish his army's strength. Unless we need to trigger that event. Is this food good enough for the king? Chef, hurry up with that food that goes to Zenan Bridge. And nurse the king back to good health. Yeah, we have to go... Yeah, I thought as much. We have to go to Zenan Bridge and then come back here and get the food. And we'll be good to go. So that's a bit annoying, but there's a few fetch quests here and there, as you probably can tell with this game. So yeah, just be aware of that. It is a bit annoying, but hey, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, and a little fetch questing here and there is not exactly the worst thing in the world, you know? Our rations have run out. Have the supplies from Guardia Castle arrived yet? No, they haven't, but we're gonna remedy that now. So just go back. Run right through the forest. Right through the forest. Don't get stuck on geometry like I did in high school. Go up through the forest, back to the castle, go talk to the chef, get the jerky, and come back there and commence battling on the bridge. Trying to be more regular with our video uploads, so I hope you guys will be watching. Got to nurse the king back to good health. What? My brother, That's just what they get for thinking you're the only ones fighting for your country. Hey! Stop bickering, grow up. Pipe down, what do you know? He acts that way, but the chef always worries about the night captain. Men are such fools. Those two are really looking for a way to make up. So you try to leave, and he gives you the jerky. Wait! Take this with you. We got the jerky. And this is for you guys. Take it, will ya? And we got a power tab. Power tabs and the other little tabs that you find lying around raise your stats. Power tab here, for instance, raises your strength, so you can hit harder. So let's use that power tab now. Bring up his attack power to a nice even 50. Which is very nice. Very nice indeed. So we'll go down. So like I said, I hope this fixes the echo problem. So we'll take back Zenan Bridge from Magus' forces, and I think we'll call it a night. We can do that in 10 minutes. Sir Chrono, is that for us? Yes, it is. Food rations, the cook, he's saved us all. Sir Chrono, if I do not make it back, give my brother my thanks. What is going on there? Magus' troops have launched an attack. They're breaking through our defenses. Stop sniveling. It shames the knights of the square table. Wow. They went there. They fucking went there. Okay, destroy Magus' troops, bring back honor. Yeah, okay. But we are far outnumbered. This is our last line of defense. The defenses have to hold. We must let no one through. Understood. Troops are suffering greatly. Will you assist us? Yes. We're eternally in your debt. Find Magus' troops across the bridge. Take this with you. Alright, we got a gold helm. You can put that to use right away. Shame we didn't have anything like a gold breastplate we could use, or something a little more useful than this helmet, but hey, I'll take what I can get. These troops are highly trained. Please be on your guard. Awfully well trained. Heroes made it across the bridge somehow, but our troops have suffered heavy losses. Skeleton men, and Ozzy Mendeus. I'm Ozzy, Magus' top general. Those who dare defy Magus have to answer to me. Yes, my children, give him a taste of doom. No, not the foot dive! So, ignore the skeletons and just wail on Ozzy. His spell will be broken and the bones and the undead can rest in peace. He should go down in a few hits. So not exactly difficult. Those wimps are stronger than I thought. Get out of the way. Wait up already. Seems like I misjudged you, but I won't do that twice. You're through. No, you're through. The skeletons don't really do much damage on their own, but elemental attacks heal them, and they're very immune to physical attack. So your best bet is to just fight Ozzy. Break his spell on him. Like so. It's not so hard. Dread. Okay, before we do anything else, we're going to heal up. Because the next boss is a bit of a doozy if you're not careful. So let's get him. That's it. Now you're dead. Don't mess with Chrono or you'll be really sorry. Go, Zombor, crush Sir Magus' enemies. Wahahaha. Now, what you're going to want to do with Zombor here is do nothing but attack his head. Once you take that out, his legs shouldn't be much of a problem. He's also immune to elemental attacks for the most part, so just wail on him with physical attacks. For some weird reason, special attacks heal him as well, so don't use those, just wail on him. It's a war of attrition, that's what it is. Good hit, good hit. And he's down. Okay. Now use a mid-ether on him. Get him back up to speed. And now just wail. Just attack. He shouldn't be able to do much since he's just legs. I mean, sure, he could kick, but he lost his means of attack, so really this is just a mop-up operation now at this point. Ow. Okay, so he's got to move. But he won't last for much longer. See, he's nowhere near as strong as the top part. And he's dead. And we leveled up. Alright. Let's go back and tell them. Thanks to Sir Chrono we held the bridge, but unless we defeat Magus, this is an empty victory. We held Zenan Bridge with Sir Chrono's help. Do they all say that? Yes, I think they do. Okay. So we're going to cross the bridge. The southern continent is now open to us. And this is Dorino. We're going to check and see if they've got anything good to buy. They might not. We'll just see. The hero has appeared. That means the epic battle will begin. Welcome. What can I do for you? I'm interested in this. I'll buy 2 of those. Buy a couple of those. Get a reviver too. And that should be enough. Thanks a lot. Now I can't remember exactly what we need to do next. So I think we'll just leave it at that and call it a video. So next time we'll figure out what exactly we're doing in this time period and try and find that boy and help him find the sword to defeat Magus. Sound like a plan? Sounds good to me. Alright, so thank you for watching and have a very, very, very good night.